Okay, so pack one, pick one, Heart Piece or Manticore. Pretty standard pick. I almost opened my second pack there. Pick one, pack two. I think I just go for the white removal here, if I don't mistake. Yeah, the white removal is the one I pick. Okay, following it up with a red body, I want to say, or no, I go black because this card is really decent. The 6/6 that decreases its size by the amount of cards in your hand. And then at this point I get past a S4 Toad. It's $10. I didn't have anything good in the pack, so I just picked that. Pick 5 was just a regular body in the red color. Then I got past pick 5 here in Electrify, which is pretty sick. I picked that. So right here I have Heart Piece of Manticore, I have Electrify. So I'm pretty good. I'm pretty deep in red right here. This spec, I think I still pick a black card, which I really like. This split black card, black and green, because even if you're not green, the black version of it is really good. And then the following pack, I think we just go for the big dude that costs 6/6/4, cycle for 1. So we're pretty solid in red at this point, splashing black or white. So this this pick was the interesting one. It was either Consuming Favor or the white creature that returns a creature when he exerts. So I just go for the pump spell. And then here there's only trash. I pick up the 1/1 that gives my creatures haste if I want to. I don't think I end up playing that guy, but just in case. He's not bad in the aggressive deck, I don't think. Following it up with the cycle card against your life, I think. That would be the good pick. Unless I picked it. Let me see, hold on. I don't remember. Let me see. I think I end up going with that. The Renewed Faith card. But I'm debating the blue, because if blue opens up, and sometimes blue opens up, and actually blue is the best card to play in this local game store, because a lot of people don't play blue, and blue is always wide open, so you get really good cards. So I was fine with like jumping on some decent blue card at the end there. So I open up a pretty bad rare, but look at this. The White Monument, or Quattro's Monument. That card's amazing. It was either that or Electrify, so I'm between those two, but Okatra's Monument is better than Electrify in this case, just because every creature you play makes you a vigilance dude. It works in the aggressive deck as well, because you always have a blocker just in case you don't get screwed. And here I get past another 6/6/4, cycle for 1. So I pick that. Over the Prowling Serpent part, obviously I don't have any good green cards to follow up, so I'm pretty deep in red. I'm debating between splashing red, splashing white, or black at this point. And there I didn't see the twins. That was a bad play of me. I didn't see the twins, so I'm between the Honkapash and the self cop, well, whatever, the 2/1 that exerts becomes a 3/3 trampler. I picked that, and I didn't see the twins. That was bad. But look at this. I get past a bone picker here. Pack, maybe pick 4 or 5. So I'm between the bone picker and the cradle. So I go for the bone picker. Obviously, Death Touch Flying 2/3 is really good. If a creature dies, only costs 1. No questions there. And then look at this following pack. This is I didn't even think about it, but look what I picked. 2 bone pickers in a row. I'm like, alright, so I guess we're black-red. So from then on, I knew I was only considering black or red cards. So this pack is pretty shitty for me. I think I'm just hating here, but then I see a Honkapash. So I'm between hating Late Claim and picking a Honkapash that I might actually play. So I think I go for the Honkapash and pass the Late Claim. So see how open blue is? That's why I was like always debating to go blue. And even here, I think I get a trial just so people wouldn't have a trial. Trial is insane, you know. So I sacrifice a pick to get a blue, and here there's a Censor. Look at this, how much good blue cards coming around. I mean, Sister's not amazing, but it's very versatile, so it's a pickable card. I think here I make a mistake. I pick up the Cradle instead of the one that you lose life and draw cards. That would be better for me. But I think I pick up the wrong card there. And here I just hate a good green card that gives that touch. Between picking, I know I'm black red, so I don't want to pick the white sideboard card, so I just hate the best card in the pack. Then I get past another Honkapash right there. So it's between the second Honkapash, which you always, it's hard to play two of them. I mean, you can. It's not a bad card. It's definitely a good card. I think I just picked the second one, and if I don't mistake, I end up playing both. So Dunes here, removal spell on a land, sounds pretty good. And then back one to last, I get a pump spell. I'm pretty stoked about that. So my pack 3 is the green-white cycle land. It's pretty shitty. But then I find a Scorpion and an Electrify on the pack. So I obviously go for the Electrify here. But I debate between the Electrify and the Scorpion just because the Scorpion is a body and I think I'm light on creatures at this point. So I'm really debating between the Electrify, but I end up picking up the Electrify. I mean, there is a Croc there. If I was green, I'd be pretty happy picking the Croc. But I think I just go for the Electrify. That'll be my second one at this point. Yeah, Electrify was. And there it is, Electrify picked. Look at this. This is the pick that defined my game. Javelineer or, well, there was a green cartouche. The spec was really good. I wanted to pick 3 cards up here. But Javelineer and the black-red land. There's no question here. You should always pick the Javelineer. You should always pick the Javelineer. Unfortunately, my GoPro ran out of battery at this point, so I couldn't pick up the rest of the cards, but here's the deck building. Moving on to deck building. So I ended up with a pretty sweet draft deck here. I had 2 Bone Pickers passed to me back to back. I had a Javelineer, which was pretty good, the black-red Javelineer. I ended up with 2 Electrocutes and 1 Fling Manticore and 3 of the big dudes that cycle for 1 that cost 665, that cost 6/4 that cycle for 1. 1 red cartouche, few combat tricks. So I was pretty happy with the deck. And the deck, I think the biggest thing is that the curve was really good. So I was able to curve out really nice, and you can check it out on the game videos, how I played. I think I lost a single game with this deck. So the way I do the mana base is I count the mana symbols, and right here we have a total of 6 black mana symbols and 18 red mana symbols. So I added both together, totaling 24, and then I divide the 18 by the 24, and that gives me, I think, 75%. So 75% of my available lands should be mountains, and the rest should be swamps. And here you see me doing the math, just to be sure.
I'm not ready. You're not ready?
No. 10 mountains, or 10 mountains and 5 swamps and 1 cradle. I think I go down to 9. Yeah, 9, 6, and 1. I think I go, because I have a cradle of the unhaunted, the land that makes a zombie. I was pretty happy with that mana base too. think narrating instead of music is better, but you can give me your opinion. Please hit like, it helps me out greatly. And thanks for watching.